we as an organization can deal with our budget deficit.
Point of order.
All right, point of order. Yes,
It's
sir.
getting too cold over here, freezing.
Anybody object, we'll turn up the heat. All right. Okay. Again, I would entertain a motion, a constructive motion to deal with our financial crisis. Yes, sir.
I'd like to propose that we create a committee to evaluate the situation.
So you're moving that a committee be, what would you like to call this committee? Financial Crisis Committee? Okay, motion has been made to create a Financial Crisis Committee, and it has been seconded. We are now ready for debate.
I'd just like to amend that motion very quickly, if I may, just to have somebody assist the treasurer with compiling and being a part of that committee.
Okay, there has been a motion on the floor that has now been amended. We need to have a second to the amendment. Second? All right. Any discussion on the amendment?
What is that?
To have additional help with the treasurer to compile information and data for this new committee.
Okay, any discussion?
Could you restate the motion that's on the floor?
The motion that's on the floor, Carlos just stated that would you please?
I just need help.
You need
put
help.
all this together.
Okay. All right. All right. Second.
Yeah,
Discussion on the amendment.
Right. We already have 32 committees working on fundraising. Why is that not us?
Okay, we're debating the motion, the amendment now. All right, you have a discussion on the amendment.
Yes, how are we going to decide his assistant, if we're this far in deficit and it's already in question, how are we going to decide the person who's going to help him with his numbers?
Anybody have an idea on that?
I think the qualifications are just somebody who can add and subtract. So anybody who can add and subtract.
Okay, I'm going back here to the Arthur. Would you accept the friendly amendment to your motion? His motion needing help. Would you allow that as a friendly amendment to your original motion?
Yes, that means that he's adding that to my motion.
He's asking you, and we have a problem here because we have an amendment to a motion that's not fully understood by anybody, and I'm trying to make it. We are dealing with the friendly amendment. Say yes. Okay, so Arthur has agreed to the friendly. Hearing no objection, we're going to vote on. We're going to now go back to the original motion. Could you restate it, please? Your original motion that you want to have.
I would like to form a committee to support or to crisis committee for the treasury.
Which would include a helper.
Which will include the help of.
Okay. Any further discussion on the original motion? Further discussion? Further discussion? Yes, sir.
Can we have an amendment to reevaluate the job of the treasurer? Because I'm not sure he's doing a good job.
Absolutely.
I believe that is out of order at the moment because it is a completely different subject. It's not potentially friendly to this amendment.
Despite the fact that he's overwhelmed.
All right. Any more discussion? Any more discussion? All right. I'm going to have a vote on the original motion. All in favor of Arthur's original motion, please signify by saying aye.
Could you restate the motion?
It's been restated. Twice. All right. Does anybody not understand the motion? Okay. Again, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no.
No.
All right. It's the ruling of the chair that the ayes have it. All right. Any other discussion? Any other discussion regarding the financial report that Carlos has given? Yes, sir.
We probably need to set a date for the achievement.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to make that in the form of a motion as well?
Does that you combine that with the previous motion? Or
No, it's something new. We've already voted on the previous one. We've established a fundraising crisis committee. We are helping. We're going to provide assistance to Carlos in dealing with it. Now, you want to have a motion that would set a time frame for that to occur. All right, I would entertain a motion to this effect, unless you want to make the motion. What is the time frame you suggest?
4 weeks.
Okay, so you've made another motion that we put all this together and form this committee with the helper in a time frame of 4 weeks from when? Today? From today? Okay. Is there a second to that motion? All right, the motion's been seconded. Okay, the motion is on the floor. We will now have further discussion on this motion. Yes, sir.
I move to end the meeting, 7:30.
So you're moving to adjourn in the middle of the discussion? All right, the motion has been made to adjourn in the middle of the discussion of the motion. According to the rules, we have to vote on that. It's not debatable. All in favor, please signify by saying aye to ending the meeting in the middle of discussion on a motion. Aye. Roll call. All right. The noes. No. The motion failed. Okay, now, I want somebody to do this. I really think it did fail. But let's say you really want to go. And you are tired of this meeting and you really want it to end right in the middle of the conversation. Okay, I have made a ruling that the motion failed. So, if you want to make sure that it failed, what do you do?
Ask for quorum.
No.
Ask to be tabled.
No.
Count.
Ask for a division of the House. All right. Now, that means you want a roll call or you want something that basically identifies exactly who's for what. Now, a real division of the House would mean that all in favor would get up and go stand on one side of the room, and all opposed would get up and go stand on the other side. I've actually seen this happen, particularly when you're voting, and it's a real close vote, and you keep counting, and you get a different count every time, especially if you have a large group. A division of the House is literally a division of the House, or in most cases, it's just a roll call. So, those who want to adjourn right now, in the middle of discussion of an important matter, raise their hand. 8. All right. Those opposed to leaving right now, raise your hand. Okay. Clearly, the majority do not want to go. Sorry, we're going to have to finish the meeting. All right. We have discussion going on a motion on the floor. Any other discussion? Any other discussion?
David, I have a question. What about the people who don't vote? The people who, because there was some.
You don't have to vote.
So, like the secretary would just put those as abstainers.
Yeah, or just simply not voting. Okay, we're still discussing on the floor. We have a motion for a 4-week period to conduct this this crisis committee with a helper. Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Hearing none, I call for a vote. All in favor of this motion, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it. All right, so we're going to establish a fundraising crisis committee. We're going to provide help to you. We're going to do it in 4 weeks. Any other discussion? Any other items of business? Yes, sir.
A motion to evaluate the job of the treasurer.
A motion to reevaluate the job of the treasurer.
He didn't show up.
Would you care to, explain that?
He did not show up to every meeting I've been to, and I'm not sure he's doing a good job.
Okay. Well,
maybe a committee to evaluate.
There is a procedure by which members of this committee are removed. We, as this body, do not have the ability tonight to remove him. So any discussion we have would simply be discussion. So it would delay us going home. And so far, I have not heard a second to your motion.
But he's asking for the evaluation, not the removal.
Well, he's calling. You have to do it in the form of a motion. So unless I hear a second to your motion. Okay. All right, the motion's been seconded, so now we must discuss this. All right, what do y'all want to do about it? He's made a motion that we reevaluate the job of the treasurer. Yes, sir?
I say we wait until the result of the meeting.
Okay, we're in discussion, and your discussion point is, we have a procedure that we just voted on to deal with this very issue. Okay, any other discussion on the reevaluation of Carlos's job performance as treasurer? Yes?
I move that we table this.
All right, the motion has been made that we table it. Okay.
I second.
Well, it doesn't
Not
mean...
second.
You seconded it? Okay, it's not debatable. Okay, so we have a motion that has been made. It has been seconded. It's not debatable, so we go to immediate vote. Do you want to table this discussion?
Yes.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no.
No.
All right. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. The motion is tabled. It's getting late. Any other business? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Just one last motion. I'd like to make a motion for those who want to reevaluate the treasurer's position to volunteer on the committee and assist the treasurer in compiling the data for the financial.
All right. I sense that does not need a motion, but just basically